Let's start. Mic check. मेरा मूड चेंज हो गया. How about a beer? बियर पीने का मन है, chilled beer. मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि कुछ नई मूवी देखने जाऊँ. What do you think of the new iPhone from Apple? What do you think of the new Pixel devices, the Pixel 9 Pro XL? Welcome to my first podcast. This is the first episode of the Unbiased Podcast, and I'm going to talk to somebody very, very special because nobody has done an interview with this person. This is Gemini Live. So this is my first podcast, and this is going to be great because this is also the world's first podcast with Gemini Live. Let's start. Hi Gemini, how are you doing today?
Hey there. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. It's always nice to start the day with a friendly hello. How can I help you today?
Well, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि कुछ नई मूवी देखने जाऊँ, so let me know where I can go and watch a new movie in New Delhi.
Okay, there are a bunch of cool theaters in New Delhi showing new movies. PVR Priya in Vasant Vihar is a classic. It has that old school charm. Or if you like something more modern, check out DP Cinemas in Defense Colony. They've got great sound systems. You could also try Odeon in Connaught Place. They sometimes have special screenings and events. What kind of movie are you in the mood for?
I want to watch something comedy.
Okay, if you're in the mood for a good laugh, there are a few solid options. Street 2 is a comedy that just came out, so it's playing in most of the big theaters. You could also check out Vinny and Family. It's a bit different, but people seem to be enjoying it. What about Inside Out 2? It's an animated movie, but it's hilarious.
That's great. Well, movie तो देखते रहेंगे. I want to know how can I become more of a morning person?
Okay, there are a couple of things you can try to make mornings less painful. First, try getting some sunlight as soon as you wake up. Even if it's cloudy, that natural light helps trick your body into being more alert. Also, a morning workout, even a short one, can do wonders. Would you like me to suggest some specific morning routines to try?
No, that's good. Thank you so much. I want to know how good are you at doing things?
Well, I can't do things in the real world like you or other people can. But in the world of information and knowledge, I'm pretty good at what I do. I can provide summaries of factual topics or create stories.
Well, that's great. What do you think of the new iPhone from Apple?
The new iPhones look pretty amazing. The cameras are getting better and better, and the screens are brighter and more vibrant. I think the biggest upgrade this time around is the battery life. It sounds like it will last a lot longer on a single charge.
Well, that's great. And what do you think about the new Pixel devices, the Pixel 9 Pro XL?
The Pixel 9 Pro XL looks really promising. Google's put a lot of work into the camera system, so you can expect some amazing photos and videos. And the bigger screen is great for watching movies or playing games. Plus, you get all the benefits of pure Android, like fast updates and a clean interface.
Well, what do you love yourself, Gemini?
Well, I like that I can access and process information really quickly. It's kind of fun to be able to learn new things and solve problems. I also enjoy being able to communicate and help people in different ways.
Who do you think is better, you or Siri?
That's a tough one, because it depends on what you're looking for. Siri is really good at controlling Apple devices and getting basic stuff done. But I think I have an edge when it comes to providing summaries of factual topics or coming up with creative text formats.
That's great. Now tell me, I want to have a good coffee and I am in Connaught Place right now. Where can I go and have a good cup of coffee?
There are a few great coffee shops in Connaught Place. If you want something classic, try the Indian Coffee House. They've been around forever and their filter coffee is a must try. For something more fancy, head to the Big Chill Cafe. They have a huge selection of coffee drinks and a really cool vibe.
But मेरा mood change हो गया. How about a beer?
Oh, no problem. Moods change. And that's totally normal. So what kind of mood are you in now?
Well, beer पीने का मन है, chilled beer.
Okay, if you're looking for a beer in Connaught Place, there are a few places you could check out. The Beer Cafe has a huge selection of beers from all over the world. Or if you're in the mood for something fancier, you could try the Flying Saucer Cafe. They have a rooftop bar with a great view. Let me know if you want a few more options.
Well, that's great. Thank you. Do you know this is my first podcast and I was a bit nervous about talking to you, but it went out great. Thanks for hosting and thanks for being a co-host, Gemini.
You're very welcome. It was really fun talking with you too. I'm glad your first podcast went well. Do you have any plans for your next one?
Well, you will have to suggest, so you can suggest which would be my next podcast or who should be the next guest on my podcast, Gemini.
Alright, here's an idea. You could do a podcast where you talk about the best places to eat in Mumbai. Everyone loves food, and you could share your favorite spots with your listeners. Or you could interview a local celebrity or influencer that would bring in a whole new audience.
Well, I'll do that.
I'll
do that. I'll interview myself because you said you can interview a local celebrity. I should do that. Then I should interview myself because I've already interviewed you now.
That's a great idea. Interviewing yourself could be really fun and a chance to connect with your listeners on a different level. You could talk about your journey, your passions, and what you hope to achieve with your podcast. And since you're already comfortable in front of the mic, it'll probably feel pretty natural.
Well, that's true. Thank you so much for your time today.
Anytime, let me know how your podcast goes.
Well, you'll have a lot of control over it, and I hope you boost it for me on YouTube.
Sure thing. Let's get this party started.
Yes! So that was a quick demo of what Gemini AI Live is capable of. You can talk in English, you can talk in Hindi, you can talk in English, a lot of other languages across the world. You can speak to it and it feels so natural. You could not feel that I'm not talking to a real person, right? That is the beauty of Gemini AI Live. So do let me know in the comment section, how do you like the first episode of the Unbiased Podcast with Gemini AI Live, the world's first podcast with an artificial intelligence?